What is going on, brothers and sisters? Welcome back to Potionomics. We got ourselves the lovely, the beautiful, fancy witch here to start our lovely fourth day. Well, what do we have here? Sylvia, what can I do for you? Oh, mistake me for a customer? That's adorable. My name's Roxanne. I'm a potion maker of some renown. You know, I'm supposed to make us rivals. What? Don't look so alarmed. I'm not here to sabotage you. Hear someone already beat me to it, but I'm simply here to wish you luck, dear, after all. Just because we're rivals doesn't mean we have to be enemies. Really? Wow, that's a huge relief, actually, because how could we compete with that? Have you looked at her? She's beautiful. I'm new here, and I could use a little friendly advice. Absolutely. Start with hot, soapy water and a vigorous scrubbing. What? No, I don't want to do that. Ah, yes, what a day that'll be. I can see it now, the adoring masses, the cries of adulation, a huge pile of gold sold with the tears of viscera of my fallen opponent. I suppose I'll have to rinse it off before I spend it. See what I did there? Cheering you on from the stands, perhaps? Actually, I'm planning on competing too. What a positively charming idea. Please disregard all of that nonsense about me getting little pieces of all of the winnings. How silly. Oh, good. I thought no. I'll take great care to eviscerate you before you get anywhere near that gold. Well, so much for making new friends. Oh, honey, I said we weren't enemies. I never said we were friends. Well, she went from good luck to I'm going to enjoy disemboweling you awfully fast. She's right about one thing. Rafta's economy thrives on competition. We don't want to be the only potion shop in town. Right. Just the best. Let's start with not the worst and work our way up from there. No, let's just be the best from the start. So, Commoner Appreciation Day, increasing Commoner customers, and the Bone Wastelands has increased loot drops, and the Bone Wastelands ingredients will cost less. That's your finding rhythm. You should try attracting more customers. We have marketing available? Excuse you? I also didn't notice that I could see the potions on my table. Love it. Potions placed on displays won't be sellable, but they will draw in more shoppers. Oh, the more valuable and the nicer the shelf, the more likely you'll see an increase in customers. Oh, I like that. So let's go to arrange. So standard showcases. Let me throw one of these down here because I want to showcase it and I want to save that. So I'll actually use that to showcase my potions and use them for the tournament that's coming up soon, right? So let's go to brew. Let's grab our mana potions. I did. Sylvia, you need to pay attention to what's going on in your inventory. An ingredient with a trait is an opportunity to strategize at the cauldron and to engage in customer senses. This is what I was talking about we talk about next time. So I have some notes on this. Actually, I need a quick refresher. So, traits. Some special ingredients have not just magimins, but also traits. By placing these ingredients with traits in your brew, it will impart those traits to the potions. Use an ingredient with a positive trait, aka green, will boost the value. Be careful though, ingredients can impart some less desirable traits, aka red, that will lower the customers are willing to pay for a potion. All right, let's bottle up our mana potions. Perfect brew, so that means we got an upgrade to a common mana potion. Very well done. I want to go to the recipes here. So, recommended for the competition, return to gameplay. So we need mana potion. We need to make a good fire potion. So let's try and make a good fire potion. So fire tonic, it's just 1-to-1 of red and yellow. So I don't think any of these things really gave us red and yellow. This is green and yellow. And these give us a 6 of each. So let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we'll just make this. We have no fuel, so let's brew this up. We'll get that going for 2 days. I want to go out shopping. I'll probably do 2 trips. Let's go visit our girl, Minty, see what ingredients she's got for us. We'll go shopping as well. I want to grab some basic materials. So maybe this will be kind of like a welcoming kind of day. You got so close, but I had to turn back before the boss monster. I know, that was my fault. I didn't have all the stuff for you. She has a squid? Total Magimin's 8, but it's got a bad trait. Bugs, 4. So we're getting like kind of okay stuff. The Magimin's 8's pretty good though, honestly. Except that. So, So let's, I got a gift for you. I want to give you a slime bowl because you really like these. And I want to set you out on another adventure. I don't think I have like great potions now. So I'm not even going to bother with this. I'm going to send you out here though. So that's going to be 2, 3, 15, right? Oh, I need to have a health potion for her though. So I don't want to send her out. I guess, let's find out if we send her out with not enough HP to fight the final boss. That'll be a good way to check things out. Oh, but I only have these good ones. Oh, it's by 2 though, so it's actually not going to be a waste. It'll kind of be a waste. Let's not waste our stuff. We'll send you out next time. Next time, my dear. Let's go see the guild leader. All right. Wow, this place is bigger than I realized. Greetings, fair patron. Greetings and welcome, elegant bartender, to the Heroes Guild. I'm Baptiste, esteemed guildmaster, fledgling barkeep, overpowered healer. I'm Sylvia, new to town. Make potions. Hiring a hero is a surefire way to get your hands on new ingredients. You can work with any hero you're acquainted with, or come to me. Always have a list of upcoming expeditions. Invest in one, and in return, you receive a portion of whatever loot's brought back. Sounds like the guild has a lot to offer. We aim to please, so if there's anything else we can be of service, just let me know. How about sharing some pointers? Do you have any advice? Well, I don't know that I'm a merchant per se. I'm more of a facilitator, master administrator, if you will. Keep everything running smoothly. All right. Bureaucrats are willing to linchpin holding society together. We don't call ourselves heroes, but if making order of a chaotic world isn't heroic, I don't know what is. All right. Got something to sell. The best way to captivate him. So he gave me captivate. Increases patience by 1. If opener, increase patience by 2. Oh, that's actually pretty good. This card has an ability which will activate only if it's played first from my hand. You can activate an opener effect at the first card played each turn. That's pretty good. I like that. Maybe you can share some invites. You must be noble then. Downplay. You know me fit too well. Friend shoes. Yep. Even the shoes feels like overkill. Going for months, I mean, I'm flattered, but it's starting to feel like overkill. They're taunting you. There is no tradition like that. Oh, really? Well, joke's on them because I've been taunted by the best. Finding yourself suddenly in a new land and a new role, it can be challenging, can't it? We'll get the hang of it. Indeed. At any rate, good chat, sir. Let's see what we can do about this investing. So if I invest, so these are worth like 11 gold, it looks like it's saying. Essence is 8. Ooh, that's actually pretty good though. 24, but it has a bad smell. And that has 8, and that has a bad taste. This is just nothing. So 40% to disrupt the ecosystem. I don't really know what that means. I'm going to grab 6 of them now. I'll make sure they leave immediately. All right, cool. So that was interesting. I want to go see the witch because I want to buy some ingredients as well. Here, you've been busy. Oh, what have you heard? Mint just mentioned you've been working with the Heroes Guild. She's too nice to give me the real gossip. It's a major shortcoming, if I'm to be honest. Didn't realize you two knew each other. I know all the heroes. It's basically the whole business model. Trash comes in, trash goes out. Yeah, pretty much. Suit yourself, just trying to help you out. All right, so get your good ingredients, all excited. Go to the culture and poof, gone forever. Doesn't have to be that way. What's the alternative? Easy. Hand it over to me. My clairvoyance lets me hone in on specific ingredients, meaning if you give me something good, I'll be able to find more of it, and then I can start offering that ingredient for sale in my shop. You miss out on the instant gratification, but you can guarantee access to the ingredient in the future. Oh, I like that. You can give me free stuff. We all benefit. Mostly me, but still. All right. You set 1 fire. Yeah. Potions brew an extra 2 time slots overnight. Okay. Expand. Oh, yeah. So give her ingredients. So hold on. Let me go back. So if we look in the shop, does she still just have the basics that we talked about? Yeah. So she still just has these. Wish I could hit like a max button. Buying stuff is a little slow. And how I tend to stockpile things, this could be an issue for me. All right, let's hit return. So let's do the expand here. So these gems are actually pretty nifty, the pixie dust. So what if we offered her one of those? Let's just offer her one of everything. Just let her have these ingredients for me. I'm sure it'll be beneficial to me in the long run. All right. They'll be updated tomorrow. Let's give her a gift. I'm going to give you... See, these are good. Yeah. You know what? I'll give you nothing. Nothing right now. I hit the escape button again. All right. That's worked out for me. So let's head home for the day. Actually, yes. Home is good. It's still... So we can do all the traveling in one day. It looks like it's one tick to just leave the house and do everything. So there's actually no detriment to going to everybody's houses all in one time. That's good to know. I didn't realize that until I was coming back, because you can see here it's still one day and I went to 3 different places. Very good. I kind of like that, honestly. So let's open the shop today. We need to make some cash. Yeah. Hey, so you think the potion will give me a boost? Yeah, I do. Set them up. Oh, I forgot to include my new card from Baptiste. Let's scheme. Wow, I got all the close it outs. All right, close or end the turn. Gonna reduce the interest applied, but that's fine. That didn't really even do much, so. All right, keep your guard up. I'm going to, what do we got? We got 4. So let's press the attack. So reel them in would increase it by 6. But I might be able to get to close the deal. So I'll take the chance of a close the deal. I didn't, but I could do plant the seed, but it's not going to do anything. So let's just close the deal. Not the best return on that potion, but that's all right. We did our best. So let's get sympathy. So this will increase all interest gained by 25%. I'm going to scheme. Try and end this up in one big deal. Let's set them up. Let's scheme. I'm going to reel them in. I am going to press the attack. And then I'm going to close it out. Big day. Big bonuses there. I like that. Good job, everybody. How can I help you? Back to 304. So let's set them up. Let's reel them in. We'll plant the seed and we'll get another 8 next turn. Let's end it. He'll knock the price down a smidge, 3%. No big deal. We'll get 8 at the start of the turn. Whabammies. I'm going to grab... So if we set them up... Raise interest by 8. I'm going to do interest by 8. And then we'll close it out. Bam. Max hearts there. That was a good sale, my friends. Good job, brothers. All right, so that worked out well. Let's go back to the brew. Bottle these bad boys. We just got a superb brew. We would have needed it to be perfect to get that extra little oomph in there, but that's okay. So let's go back to our recipes. I want to make I want to keep making these. So I need, again, red and yellow. These were green and yellow. But I can't just throw potions in there. So this will give it a little scent if I do this. It doesn't show it here, but that's what we would get. And this is red, and it's the same thing, good scent. So I'll put one of each of those in, and then we'll do 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. So the balance of management's perfect. Potion will gain 2 additional stars on completion with a chance of a bonus star. So let's brew this up. Hope we can get that chance for the bonus star. It'll be really beneficial to us. All right, I'm gonna arrange the potions. I'm gonna throw one of these on the shelf. And I'm also gonna throw one of these. So this will be what we use for the tournament upcoming. Sell these. I am gonna open the shop for the day. Yeah, because we're brewing. There she is, secret weapon. I'm sure there's hope on my quest. So let's set them up. I forgot to update the deck again. Dang it. Press the attack. Reel them in. And then we'll keep our guard up. So patience is 5. It's fine. We can use 1 or 2 more cards this turn if we don't get to close it out. Otherwise, we can use the close it out as well. We did get to close it out, which is perfect. So we can press the attack for 1. I can grab... Unfortunately, we didn't get exactly what I needed because if I use reel them in, we'll have an unsuccessful sale. I was hoping to get something that would give us some actual interest, but that's okay. We still have the close it out. 65 buckaroonies, a 45% increase on the sale. That's great. So nothing fantastic. Let's draw a scheme. All right, we'll do a set them up. We'll reel them in. Actually, because I used that other card, it didn't really count. So that was actually not to our benefit. We can do keep the guard up, and that'll bring patience to 1, and then we can close out the deal. So, you know, 1 big turn, 45% increase. Well done. Well done. Just a heads up, I noticed some dust bunnies in the corner. That might be what worked for me, but I'm not entirely sold yet. So we can set them up. So this does nothing for me. Like 4 interest is like meh. But close it out, which is sad. So let's end the turn. I want to save that point. -3%. Oh. All right, so we got set them up again. Now we can reel them in for the bonus. Oh, I should have done sympathy first. I'm a fool. I wasn't paying attention to my schemes. So I can then do keep your guard up, and then I can close out the deal. So not too shabby. 41%. Ooh, got an achievement. Chump change. Collect a small amount of money. 500 buckaroonies in the wallet. That's it for now, folks. Brew is complete. Just another superb brew, but we've got good taste. Good trade increases the value by 5%, and the good trade increases the value by 5%. So we can accept that. It's a good deal. And I think what I want to do is we're going to make some mana potions. So I'm going to throw both of these in, and then we're going to do 2 yellows and 2 reds. So that actually brings us to 4 stars now because of the new combo. So we are guaranteed. Oh, it's unstable. Oh, I've got greens. Oh, I'm a fool. Get rid of the red. I wanted these. There we go. Wrong order. So because we're at 40 out of 60, when we have the 2 stars gained, we'll automatically tier up. So these are going to be guaranteed potions, which is great. So we're going to brew that. That'll take 3. Let's return. And we'll just end the day early and get rid of a little bit of that stress. I'm going to save it too. I haven't actually saved. Lot 1. Hit escape again. Typical me. All right, let's end that day. Feeling overwhelmed when brewing. Must have questions about your uncle, how he lived, how he died, where he hid his valuables. I'm afraid you're out of luck there. This shop was all he owned. He put everything he had into it. Not just his money, his whole heart. If that's true, then why'd he go off to explore the island? That's what happened to him, right? He broke the cardinal rule of potion making. He went out delving for his own ingredients. He should have stuck to the counter and the cauldron and left the dangerous work to the professionals. To be fair, I'm pretty certain he'd do things differently if he could. You have to remember, Rafta was basically a ghost town when your uncle arrived here. There were fewer heroes around, which meant fewer resources, so even basic ingredients were costly. He had no choice but to go and forage time to time. His mistake was how far he traveled. He wasn't content to just pluck magic mushrooms in the forest. No, he was too bold for that, too ambitious. In fact, your uncle would not be happy with anything less than an expedition of Marvin's castle, the haunted, crumbling citadel that once home to the Witch Queen herself. See? Super dangerous to me. Oh, indeed. All right. More danger, better loot. All right. Desperate decision to make it, but if you think about it, rather daring plan. Your uncle, he blazed the trail into the poisoned heart of this perilous land. All sorts of amazing backstory. Nope, he's dead. Definitely dead. Super dead. I guess if Helen's soul binding is a foolproof, as you said, she would have known if he were alive. It's a shame. Maybe he's the guy. All right. Yep. Here you are. Mind you of him, you know? Sure, all the doom hanging over our head makes for a striking resemblance. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Why does your teeth look like that? It was a weird angle. Nice little sleepy lady. So round 1. Yeah, so we got the health potions, the fire tonics, and the mana potions for the competition. Hopefully by day 10, we can get all of them tier 2 and looking pretty good. All right, now it's up and running. You might think what you want to expect, but customers will find new ways to keep you on your toes. You'll probably have some of them asked to place a custom order soon. Oh, like when I would work 24 donuts in advance or an ice cream cake or both. Man, I miss having disposable income. Focus, would you? Because this could help with your cash flow. Custom orders allow a customer to submit a request for a specific combination of potions, but you have a choice as to whether or not you'll take on the job. Accepting gives you an opportunity to sell multiple potions at once, as well as giving you time to gather whatever ingredients you may need for the brew. Sounds smart. I'll see what people need. And stop talking about donuts. Brew an extra 2 time slots overnight. Wow, a lot of events happening today. So we've got increased value of fire tonics, increased value of poison cures, as stronger monsters and better loot, increasing customers. Haggle customers will start to sympathy debuff, and increased value for basic potions. Enchanted Forest has weaker monsters and decreased loot drops. That's actually really good. And Enchanted Forest ingredients will cost more. So let's start the day. 5 days out. If you don't have a game plan yet, now's the time. We'll figure it out. Strongly recommend brews at least common quality with 3 stars or better. Remember, upgrading your equipment in the store will be the key to your success. I haven't had the option to really upgrade stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta go see Tuska. We gotta go see our boy. So let's go to the brew first. Prepare only your strongest potions, potion seller. All right, let's bottle these up. Let's get our common mana potions. So like this is a 1-star common. So we need to get at least a 3-star for this competition to be like really winning, right? So I'm going to make, oh no, I don't want those. I want to make health potions. So let's brew these up. Return. Okie dokie, artichoke. Go back to my deck builder here. I want to get our Baptiste card in here, which is increases patience by 1. So I'm going to take out 2 set 'em ups and put in some captivates. Save that dick. All right, let's travel. What do I have for potions? These are worth more today, so I'm definitely going to sell them all. And actually, I'm going to take one of those out, take that out. I want to make sure my smell good potion is on display. Perfect. What's the difference with this one? Is this 1 star? That's 1 star. That's not. Okay, cool. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go travel. Let's go see about the forge and see what we can do about upgrading the shop. There she is. So I'll give you a gift. How about a mandrake root? It's fine. It's fine. You'll enjoy it. We'll hang out. You'll be over it. Weightlift. I'm just going to skip because this is just kind of banter. When you do the hanging out, and then you can increase your friendship that way. Add more ingredients if you want to get more out of your potions, because now I want to rank up. Take time for a fellow artist, because then we can get a new card from him, hopefully, or maybe he gives us further upgrades when we rank him up. Oh, Travel's never seen a place like this. Traveled a lot, then I have. Those of us who seek excellence, who pursue mastery in our chosen field, must undertake a great pilgrimage, and mine has brought me here. Tell me more. I don't know much about walrus culture. Then I'll be glad to teach you. Homeland's in a remote place marked by its harsh climate. We are welcoming to outsiders, yet few visitors. We take it upon ourselves to send our best and brightest out into the world as emissaries and pilgrims. We travel. Travelers are charged with a great and holy purpose. We are meant to spread the expertise far and wide, to dedicate ourselves to service in foreign lands. It's a path of self-improvement and enlightenment. All others created artwork such as indescribable beauty, you would weep upon look at them. That's why you're here? To share. Correct. Yeah, all right, so he's just here to spread love through his crafts. Maven carved out the mountain. She had charted the course of the rivers, the very flora fauna. She had the right idea. I see the appeal of having a whole island to play with. I do as well. This is what Rafta means to me. It is a living artwork. Upon its every surface, I see the mark of its maker. I like a guy who knows what he likes. Oh, don't make this walrus blush. All right, so he gave us enthusiasm, raise interest by 16. That's pretty large, but that's 3. That's a big deal. But you can make it difficult. Maybe we'll put like 1 in. Maybe just 1. All right, let's go back out to the travel. I'm not even going to bother with Minty. Let's go see Baptiste. Do not like goodbyes. Yeah, goodbye, sir. We'll see you tomorrow. The quest was a success. Here are the spoils. So I got 6 of these that I put in for, and I also got 1 rare ingredient. Total magic gems, 132. Holy shite. That's a lot. What can I make with that? That's even got blues in there, except. So this, it's definitely worthwhile for this. So the bone waste fleas. So these have 18 magigems in it. Magimins. These have 12, and they're all red. These have 4. Smells good. These are good for indigestion. Riddle me this. Why are you scratching? Let's do these. I'm going to do 4 because I want to make sure I have the rare ingredient bonus at 100%. Let's accept this. That'll be fantastic. Again, I'm just going to do a hangout. I want to get all of our, I want to try and get our friendships up since I know I can just do this as a daily, essentially. I'm going to skip the flavor text, though. It's a lot. It is a lot. But guys, if you're loving Potionomics, like I keep saying, make sure you're hitting that like button down below. It keeps the series going much longer. Comment as well. And if you're new, do think about hitting that subscribe so you can always be back for that sweet Shabby content. Let's see what kind of gift I could give you. How about one of these slime bags? Thank you. You ready for a friendship? Yeah. I'm not especially busy. Let's learn a little backstory from our boy Baptiste here before we call it a day. I trust you don't mind if I multitask. Your arrival coincided with a package delivery, and a mail from the mainland has proven so irregular. I find myself quite eager to see what's inside. I'm curious too. Baptiste rips into the package with unrestrained joy of a little kid with a birthday present. His glee intensifies when he sees the contents. Would you look at that? My favorite brand of conditioner. You can't find this in Rafta. Oh, the extra silky dental floss. I do have sensitive gums. This is from my mother. She must have known I'd be missing some of the comforts of home. That's so kind of her. It is, except now I feel her absence even more keenly than before. Tell me, Sylvia, what is your pedigree? My what? Pedigree? Like golden retriever? I'm a self-made woman. In all ways that matter, I am focused on blazing a trail forward, not looking behind me. Pity, we all come from somewhere. I take a lot of pride in my own history. My father's the Duke of Ambervale. He owes his fortune to his shrewd investment decisions concerning investments made with so much smaller fortune he inherited from my grandfather, the previous Duke of Ambervale. Great-grandfather was a lowly baron, a bit of a black sheep, but my great-great-grandfather actually established the very first Heroes Guild. So you're in the family business, that's right. The pedigree is huge. That's why I care so much about it, because they, much glorious than I inherited this position. I've been thinking it's necessary, even desirable, to get your hands dirty from time to time. How else can you truly know a particular place like Rafta? The island is untidy, but that's what makes it so fascinating and filled with bursting opportunity. For riches or romance? Or maybe even a bit of both. I always carry this rose with me just in case a cute little pink-haired lady hits on me. Can always use more allies too, particularly among the town's craftsmen. So I very much want you to succeed, Sylvia. In fact, I sympathize with you quite a bit. If you can establish this sort of rapport with your customers, you'll be off to a fine start, my dear. Build rapport. Raise interest by 8 if the opener applies sympathy for 2 turns. Oh, that's good. That is good. I like that. I might swap one of those out Sure, I'll even make puppy dog eyes if it'll help open their wallets. Excellent. Now, if there's anything else I can help with, if not, I should get back to the grindstones. Understand, I'm being literal. We just received a large shipment of grindstones, and it falls to me to unload them all. Your guild masterwork's never done. Very well done. Very well done, sir. I gave our girl Minty here a slime. It's time to rank her up. How about your place? Oh, girl? Guess we're going bushwhacking again. I swear, I stepped in every puddle on my way here. Half the chewing gum, and that's something they don't tell you about the city live in. People just drop their gum wherever they want, but don't listen to me. I'm just in a mood today. No, I'm done. You want to talk about it, girl? I rather do something. That's why I asked to come over. Is the fire under your cauldron good and hot? Sure, you want to brew some potions? I was thinking more along the lines of comfort food. Let's bake. Mint dust the countertop with flour. There are plenty of people in this town who have no cookies, Sylvia. That's an injustice I cannot allow to continue. Mint plops a mass of cookie dough on the counter and begins flattening it with her hammer. Sylvia almost asked whether that's sanitary, but she decides she doesn't really want to know the answer. Once the cookies are baking, Mint exhales in relief. You seem to be working out some aggression on that dough. A little bit, yeah. Thing is, hate to admit this, after working so hard to get here, but I'm struggling to find my place in the guild. What if I never fit in? I worry about you fitting in too. So don't try. Carve out your own space and they'll have to make room for you. See, that was basically my whole motto back home. It's somehow harder here though. Not used to second guessing myself, but I also am not used to being surrounded by actual honest to goodness heroes. Some of whom are legends doing the best work of their careers, and we're all competing for the same quest, the same loot. Talk about intimidating. I wanted to join the guild since I was little, but nothing in my childhood prepared me for this. Tell me more. That's the thing though, my hometown was too quiet for adventures of any kind. We didn't have a local chapter of the guild. The nearest heroes were leagues away. We read everything I could to get my hands on them, but from dusty library tomes to trashy gossip magazines, I hounded every bard in town to sing ballads until I'd memorized their exploits. The more I knew, the easier it was to daydream when I became one of them. So you were the kind of kid who had her head in the clouds. Literally, I was always looking for dragons. But the whole area was monster-free. No matter how hard I looked, I never found gremlins in the cookie jar or slimes in the shrubs. I couldn't even find any side quests. The closest I got to the time old man Harwell walking stick broke. I had to track down some tape, and that's what passed for some excitement back then. So yeah, feel a little bit out of my depth here, but I've come with a plan. I'm thinking of a good one. Oh, cute and clever. You're the whole package. Nah, I'm just a tank, and tanks face problems head on. All right, let's hear the plan. Like all the best plans, it's simple. Every hero has their tools of the trade, and every famous hero I read about as a kid had a famous weapon. Wielding a one-of-a-kind legendary weapon is a surefire way of proving I'm here. Let's find you a hammer. Something epic. That is certainly my weapon of choice, but I may have to take whatever I can find. There aren't enough legendary weapons to go around, and everyone that's accounted for has been claimed. However, my weapons have gone missing over the years. Some of them right beneath this island. They're out there waiting to be rediscovered, and I've just got to track them down. A great labor to win my place among the legends. Speaking of great labor, I should be getting back to work soon, but I have to say, I like this plan. Me too. I'm confident I've got the skills to search for legendary loot and battle beasties at the same time. Fight off enough slimes, and you'll learn to let muscle memory guide you. Same for haggling with customers. Probably. Muscle memory, raise interest by 4. I will take those. That's free interest. I'm definitely picking up some good moves. You and me both. Let's show everybody what we've got. Starting with these cookies. They smell ready to me.
Cookies? Oh, cookies.
All right. What do we got for an adventure time here? Late evening. Oh, yeah. I don't have potions for you. My bad. Actually, with her level up, did she? No. So her adventure level up is different from her heart levels with us. That's okay, though. That's to be expected. I want to take a look at the map here. I was trying to see if like I could see their like relationship levels from this view, but I guess not. All right, halfway there, dare I hope. So I did, because of all the events we did, it did take the whole day away from us. That's okay though. We got a lot done. Got some friendships up, got some new cards to test out. Building relationships with others can lead to new insights. Would it be weird to have ramen for breakfast? There she is. Where else would I be? The way I heard it, all over town. I have to admit, I'm impressed with what you've accomplished. Still on track to enter the competition, are you? Had my doubts, but you proved me wrong. Well, thanks. That's big of you to admit. Oh, nonsense. It's obvious to anyone how hard you're working. The bags under your eyes tell the tale. I know you're busy, dear, but there's always time for a little bit of self-care. What? That came out wrong. Forgive me. I only meant to say you look utterly haggard. I know what you're doing, Roxanne, but it's not going to work. If anything, haggard around here, it's your mean girl routine. Well, I certainly don't have to stand here and be insulted. I have work to do. It just so happens I'm in the business. I'm putting you out of business. What a cheeky person she is. All right, we can start this off with slime ingredients and essence ingredients costing more/less. Bone wastelands have weaker monsters, so we can maybe send someone out there. Get an increase of customers, start with a sympathy debuff, and increase for basic potions. So, we're going to start next time right here. 4 days to the competition. I hope you all enjoy. Soon we'll be at that competition. If you want to see it, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button down below so you can find it. And as usual, I hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.